In this video, I'm going to show you how to field strip your Springfield Armory Mil-Spec Defender 1911 pistol, so stay tuned. So taking down these 1911 pistols are a little more involved than your striker fired Glock, but the more you do it, the more it becomes second nature, and especially the more you work your gun, get it used, the parts kind of loosen up a little bit and become a little bit easier. But this process for this Defender 1911 is the same process for any of the Springfield 1911s that are modern day. They take down pretty much the same way. So whether you have the Garrison or the A1 or whatever, it's going to be about the same process. But right here, I do have the Defender Mil-Spec one for this video. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and hit the magazine release button, drop that out of there, check the chamber, make sure it is empty, which this one is. So we're going to start at the front of the gun here. You'll see this barrel bushing is actually holding in this cap, and that is actually holding in the recoil spring. So what we're going to do is press in on this cap and rotate the bushing clockwise, basically towards me. So when we do that, you want to make sure that you have hold or are covering the cap because it is under spring tension. So it'll want to kind of pop up. So just make sure it doesn't hit you in the face. So go ahead and press that down, and then at the same time, rotate the bushing towards you. And then you can kind of release the pressure on that recoil spring. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate the bushing all the way around till it stops to about right there. Go ahead and at this point lift it up. And then if you take the cap off of this so it doesn't fall off, that's no problem. Flip the gun over here, and then you'll see on this slide there are two cutouts. The smaller one right here, we're actually going to line that up with this notch here in the takedown pin. So we're going to go ahead and pull the slide back, get those lined up as best as you can right there. And then on the other side of the gun, see it protruding out there, just go ahead and with your index finger push that through. It'll come up, and then you can just pop that out of there. And then from here, we can just move the slide forward and off of the frame. And that's as far down as you need to take the frame. Go ahead and take the recoil spring and guide rod out. And then for the barrel, we're going to take this bushing and lay it down just like that. So that way you can pull it out of the slide. Just like that. And then that is it. That's about as far down as you need to take it to go ahead and get it cleaned and lubricated. And once you're done with that, we're going to put it back together by reversing that process. So take your slide and your barrel, again, have that bushing down just like that. Slide it in. And we're going to lock it into place. And then we want that bushing now facing upward. And I'll show you why here in a second. Take our guide rod, and you'll see that there's this U-notch right here. This is a part that's actually going to sit on the barrel. So we're going to go ahead and reinsert that. All right, so that's how you want to have it sitting, just like that, with this notch facing up. All right, and then you want that bushing facing down just like that. So that way when we slide these two together, those holes are going to line up so we can put our pin through. So go ahead and do that. And then we're going to take this notch back here to where we lined it up earlier. Once you have everything lined up, you'll be able to see a clear hole through there. And then we're going to take this and put it back in there. And there's a detent right here that we're going to have to kind of work with. So we're going to kind of get it a little bit lower and just kind of push it down and up. Just like that, and it'll lock into place. Be careful not to scratch your slide or anything, and it'll protrude out the end when you get it there correctly. Go ahead and push the slide forward again. Then we're going to come back to the front. Go ahead and put that cap on the spring. We're going to insert our bushing just like we did. So to the side here, just like that, and then rotate it towards you. All right, now we can go ahead and push down the recoil spring, and at the same time, push the bushing back forward, and it'll lock into place. You'll hear it kind of snap in there, and then that is it. So to check, make sure everything is functioning, I like to rack the slide a couple times, pull the trigger, make sure that works, and then while holding the trigger, go ahead and rack the slide again, and then release it. Make sure you hear that audible reset, and you're good to go. Reinsert the mag, that's it. So pretty easy process to take this thing apart. It does take a little bit more time than like a Glock pistol, but the more you do it, the more you'll be comfortable and it'll become second nature for you. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down in that comment section. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button, and then check out this playlist here where we go over some more field trips. Thanks for watching.